Hello. So here we are, spring 2020. It's been a bit of a trip this past couple of weeks, eh? Well, rapidly changing conditions, and we're all going to adapt. We're all going to be okay, and I really do hope that you're in good health. I know I am, and I'm very grateful that my loved ones are too. So we'll keep communicating as long as this craziness lasts, and we'll keep supporting each other. I'm very, 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 even more happy than normal to be part of this community. And I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who continues to post and provide us with very uplifting, heartwarming videos and great gardening advice as always. So big thank you from me to you guys. So yes, up until a couple of days ago, I wasn't going to do the community garden this year. Because we have a lot of work to do on our side yard, our fence. We have to excavate our foundation because there's a crack. We have to repair it, yada, yada, yada. So I didn't think that I would have time with work and everything. But since I'm not going to be working for the next little while, and we might not, I mean, this work might be delayed, I thought, given the economics of the situation, I'm going to plant some vegetables in the community garden. So I got a bit of a late start on the onions, which I'm planting right now. I did start my tomatoes on time. I'm about 2.5 weeks late with the onions. So that's all right. We're gonna plant them anyway, and hopefully we'll get as good a harvest as we did last year. So I'm just gonna show you kind of what I'm doing here. I'll just turn you around. And I plant my onion seeds in flats like this, and these will be my red Weathersfield onions. They don't actually have a picture of what they are, but they're very good storage onions. So I've got 2 packets here with about 50 seeds in each. I have dampened the soil. I have tamped it down with another tray. And then this is about half a tray here. I got 2 packets to fill this tray. It's not a lot of seeds in a packet, but not everybody plants as many onions as I do, so I get it. That's why I buy 2. There we go. Any more in there? One more. Come on out. Yeah. And once I've done this, I'll give it a spray with my little spray bottle. I will top it up with some more compost. Not too much, but I'll be tamping it down again after. One year I didn't, and I kind of just let them grow through the loose soil, and that was a big mistake, because when they did start to sprout and stand up, nice and tall as onions do, they fell over, and their roots were quite severely exposed, so then I ended up having to throw more compost on. So now they've got a little bit of damping. This is ever so slightly moist. It's not soaking wet, as you can see, probably. So I do that, get it all around, get that into the corners, spread it lightly, and then I just take the tray domes here, and then I give it a good press down. Another spray, and then I will be using the Coleman watering system, as I do every year now, and that won't disturb the seeds or anything. That'll get them nice and wet. We'll put a dome on top, and then I will put them aside until they sprout. Now, for me, in the past, I'm getting germination that I can see about 8 days after I plant or sow the seeds. I am going to put them on a heat mat. I don't normally always, but we do have some severe overnight lows. So I have done all the other ones so far. I've got my peppers done the 16th of March, so that's 2 days ago. I did those. Nothing up yet. Some flower seeds I did quite a while ago, actually. You're a little bit tilted there, aren't you? Yeah, so I have 10 varieties of onions that I'm doing this year. Those larger trays will be for my storage onions, the large globe onions. I use these smaller trays here for things like my shallots. I've got some nice white pickling onions I'd like to do. These are large onions, but they don't keep well, so I don't plant as many, and we tend to eat them at around harvest time. Those are the shallots. They are fabulous. I do love those. More pickling onions, and the leeks, and then a globe onion that's not a good keeper. Again, I just do a small tray of those. So I just wanted to say a big thank you to Terry King, Gardening on a Budget. Anybody I mention here today, I'm going to put links in the description below. He sent me these. And I'll be growing those in buckets here at the house, not at the community garden. I'm really looking forward to these. Deb Garnet had really good success with these last year. Also, Scott Head had started the hashtag Single Seed Challenge 2020. I'm going to join that. So yesterday I had filmed a video which didn't turn out, and this one might not either. So I did film this being sown. It is one single Aztec chili seed that I got from Southpaw Davey. He sent those from Switzerland. So this is my single seed challenge. I'll put that back up on the heat mat where it belongs. And I'll be reporting how that goes as the season continues. So yes, I guess it's all go with the community garden. I'm glad I didn't throw my plants out. They've been very helpful. So all my onions will be sown today. Next week, what have I got to do? A few more onions, and then I'll start doing some flowers and herbs. And my brassicas will go in at the end of March as well. I'm doing five kinds, 1 kale and 4 cabbages. So we'll come back and yeah, we'll catch up in about a week or so. One last thank you, of course, but not least to Ryan at A Little Dirt Never Hurt. I will also be sowing some of your speckled peas for pea shoots, microgreens, sunflower seeds, and radish seeds. So thanks so much for that. Well, happy growing, and be careful out there. Thanks for joining me.